Hey everyone, thank you guys for watching. I'm Rachel and welcome to your pick a card reading. Your messages coming in today are coming from those of the Fae Realm. So for those of you guys who aren't familiar, what I'm referring to when I say the Fae Realm, I'm referring to the fairies, the gnomes, the wind spirits, the tree spirits, the elementals, so to speak. So let's see what messages they have for you guys today. If you'd like to take a moment to just pick your pile, we have rose quartz for pile 1, clear quartz for pile 2, fire quartz for pile 3, and you can take as much time as you need to. You can pause the video if needed. Take as much time as you need. And when you're ready, you can refer to the timestamps in the description box below. And jump straight to your reading, and I will see you guys there. Thanks. Hey pile 1, thank you guys for watching. You guys picked the rose quartz, and as I was shuffling your cards and tuning into your energies, I heard the word lopsided. So I'm not sure if some of you guys could be feeling like things are like turned upside down right now. We're gonna jump into your cards in just a moment and see what's going on with that, but I did hear the word lopsided. I also heard the word trust. Spirit really wants you guys to trust that whatever is going on right now is in your highest good, and whatever is going on is for the highest good of all. So Spirit really wants you guys to trust that you are at the right place at the right time, and you're doing everything exactly as you're supposed to be. I saw a vision of a goddess, and I was getting very much of a Celtic goddess vibe. Like I was getting a Bridget, I think that's her name, Bridget vibe. She was wearing like this green dress, and she had a braid, and she had dark brownish to reddish hair. So some of you guys could be feeling like in connection to her. Others of you, this particular goddess could actually be working with you guys closely at this time. I also heard the key. And so I feel like many of you guys are going to start getting answers soon. Some of you guys, like, things are going to start being revealed to you, like the key. It was funny because I was like shuffling as I was or I heard the key as I was shuffling your Lenormand card that I pulled, which we'll go through in just a bit. But the key is a card in the Lenormand deck, and it's a card of like revelations, things being revealed to you, you guys receiving the answers. So yeah, those are your channeled messages for you guys. Let's go ahead and get into your cards and see what we have for you. Flow. So Spirit's helping you guys find your flow. The healing temple of lunar light, life cycles, energy healing, communication. Spirit wants you guys to trust in your flow at this time as well. Let's see what else we have. I'm gonna go, let's see what your Lenormand is. The Bear. So we have, sorry about that guys, I don't know if you guys can hear that. The Bear and Lenormand, this is about your assets. It can also be referring to your diet, you know, what you own, and it's like your cash flow, like how much you have and how much you have to spend on food, like your resources to keep things going. This could also be referring to like a person in authority, like a higher up, maybe like a boss, Maybe some of you guys could be a boss. Maybe you guys could be in some type of authoritative position. And let's see what else we have. I'm gonna go over, let's see what your tarot is. Ace of Swords. Yeah, so answers are gonna start becoming clear to you. This Ace of Swords, this is the Sword of Truth. It's a card of like clarity, truth, understanding, aha moments, so to speak. So if things have been like kind of cloudy, some confusions in a particular area, like things are going to start becoming very, very clear. You guys got actually 4 Starseed Oracle cards. So we have Earth Pulsing, Pulse of the Mother, Slow Down, Time in Nature. And we have like 2 waterfalls here. So like Spirit really wants you guys to like trust the flow of how things are like playing out at this time. For some of you guys, energy healing, a Reiki session, some of you guys could be Reiki healers, would be very, very good for you guys at this time to get the energy flowing in your body through the meridians and the channels. There could be like some blocked energy, and we want to get those meridians flowing nicely, and those chakras flowing nicely and in balance. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yeah, surrender to the alchemy of life. It's like, I think I'm getting what's going on here. Like, things could be feeling like lopsided, like things are turned upside down. Like you guys, there's like a need here to surrender and trust the flow of like what's going on. And like, I feel like this muddiness, like confusion could be having to do with like your resources. Maybe for others, for you, maybe for others of you, this could actually be referring to like a boss or someone in some type of authoritative position. And for others of you, this could actually be referring to like a mother figure, a mother or mother-like figure. That's what I'm trying to say here. And like Spirit's asking you guys to trust, like whatever is going on right now is like in your highest good. So like surrender, trust in the flow of things, like do what feels right at the right time. Hireth, and I really hope I'm saying that right. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Aww. And we have Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Wow. So like there's some throat chakra energy trying to get cleared up too. I am recording this reading on today's August 8th. So this is the Lionsgate portal. And so some of you guys are like getting activated in the throat chakra right now. And let's see what your wild unknown tarot card is. We have the Lovers. Okay, so there may be a choice you need to make for some of you. For others of you, this is about like harmonizing the conscious and the subconscious, like, and getting it to work in union, you know, rather than against each other. Like there could be like stuff coming up where it's like you know, you might need to slow down a bit, but this is like a matter of like the conscious and the subconscious working together, because our subconscious is working like 80-90% of the time, right? And so this is like finding a good union, you know, for them to work together instead of against each other. The dolphin. Okay, there's a lot of healing energy coming in. Dolphin, the horse. Interesting. Yeah, you guys are like healers. And you guys are getting activated right now. I feel really drawn to read this dolphin card for you guys. Give me just a second. Let me see what we have for you for this dolphin, because you have healing in here twice. The healing temple of the lunar light, life cycles, energy, healing, communication, and then you have the dolphin. So let me see if there's any other messages that could be in that dolphin card. 1 second. Okay. Innately intelligent healer, light blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working on the level of spirit. It's easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin type will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. When in balance, active healer, strong spiritual practice. When out of balance, underestimates own power to bring into balance like-minded spirits. I feel like many of you guys could be healers. Those of you guys who drew this pile. And like, I feel like whatever's going on that's making you feel lopsided, whatever rock bottom some of you guys could be hitting right now, like Spirit just wants you guys to trust. Spirit wants you guys to take time to like, it's like you guys are healers, so it's time for like your own healing. Your throat chakras are getting activated. And like they want you guys to slow down and like really get in tune with like the natural cycles, the natural energies of like the earth, and like, you know, knowing when the right time is to take action and when the right time is to stop. And like going with what feels right is like the message that's coming through. And you guys take, like, I'm getting like you guys have like a lot of mental energy going on, a lot of masculine energy for some of you too, and it's very intellectual, like, you know, Gemini rules the Lovers card. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. This is a very intellectual card too. It's like Spirit wants you guys to tap into your own healing, your own feelings, your own, you know, get in touch with like the natural pulse of the earth, okay? Some of you guys could be like very much focused on your business and your assets right now too. Okay, let's pull some more cards. See what else we have for you guys, and then I'm gonna end your reading with a oracle card for overall guidance and healing. Oh, already got it. Wow, you guys have the Ace of Swords twice and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the answers are gonna be coming soon. Like whatever, like I feel like you guys are like searching for clarity on something. The answers are going to be coming soon. Things are going to start becoming clearer, but you have to like get in tune with like your natural rhythms, get in tune with the earth, you know, slow down, focus on your own healing, go with the flow, okay? And like whenever we can do that, we can, those answers are going to start becoming clearer, and it's going to bring you to this place of like satisfaction, contentment, your wishes becoming fulfilled. I'm seeing this blue here and this blue and this card here, and it's like some of you guys are really getting activated in the throat chakra. Some of you guys could be seeing rainbows a lot too. Those are your guides. Yeah, wow, what a beautiful reading. Okay, let me pull your card for overall guidance and healing. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what was going on at first, but I think I'm seeing it now. Like, Spirit wants you guys to go with the flow. It's like we have a lot of this like fire energy in this Leo season. And sometimes we just need to, like, you know, step back a little bit, slow down. Okay, let's see what else the fairies have to share with you. Fairies of the highest truth and of the highest good, what overall guidance and healing do you have for pile 1, please, for their highest good and for the highest good of all? What overall guidance and healing do you have for pile 1, please, for their highest good and for the highest good of all? I'm hearing the word tarot, and I've actually been hearing it the past few days, but since I'm hearing it now, what I'm getting is like Spirit is wanting you guys to get into tarot more, to be able to communicate with them directly from there, because the cards offer like a direct channel to the divine. And so we have here the Master Maker. Let me pull out the guidebook for you guys. I just heard a flute, like a I want to say like a, what are they called? Like a piper, like, you know, those piper like flutes. So sound is very, very important for you guys at this time. Sound healing, sound frequency, you know, really right now it's like really watch what you're listening to, like, you know, what type of frequency you're tuning into, like, and the type of music you're listening to right now. Listening to a lot of like mantra would be really good for you guys right now. Something to just be conscious of what you're listening to at this time, you know. Just for right now, with everything going on, it'd be good to just listen to things that are uplifting to your vibration and your healing. So it says here, this is card number 22. This is a master number. So this is called the Master Maker. So skill, craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, invention. Yeah, like I'm getting the vibe like many of you guys are like healers. You guys are very much like invested in your craft. Like I'm very much getting like magician, manifestation type of energy, just tuning into you guys. And it says here, the Master Maker is the master of the forge upon which we create our futures and forge our own souls. He sees the world beyond the other world, the world of first causes. Through his magic, he brings them into his own world of fairy. From his world, these concepts trickled into our own through dreams and visions picked up by artists and craftsmen everywhere. But he makes the first, the original. Okay, nice. So you guys are like the originals, the inventors. He is the great inventor, and the sign above his door reads, "Practical problems solved here." He sings as he works, and as in all fairy magic, his song does as much to shape objects as do the blows of his hammer. Healing cups, magic swords. Oh my gosh, healing cups, magic swords, healing cups. This dolphin healing energy, this healing temple of lunar light energy, healing cups, magic swords. You guys got the Ace of Swords twice. And I pulled this card right in front of you. Healing cups, magic swords, fairy jewels, crowns of stars, and other bespelled works of the finest craftsmanship pass through his forge and beneath his hammer. The master of fire, air, earth, and water, he adds the fairy element of moonlight to everything he creates. He would be the first to tell you that superb craftsmanship, however magical, is hard work. Yeah. Joyful and energizing hard work, but always challenging. As the master maker reminds us, no job is too small to do beautifully. His work is done as well as possible, even where it will never be seen by anyone else. Bringing ideas into excellency, crafted reality, can only be done when we, like the master maker, are willing to plan meticulously, begin carefully, and persevere through difficulties, learning still more of our craft as we work. Craftsmanship is also a labor of love. We must be willing to tackle difficult challenges and have a determination to surpass previous achievements. Patience is always required, as the willingness to do a thing again and again until it is even better than the best one can do. The master maker has the moral strength to refuse the temptation to do anything less. And he is a protector and teacher of the traditional values of his craft. Yet, in balance to all of this, the master reminds us that we also need to learn our own limits. Not everyone can do everything superbly. Yeah, not everyone can do everything superbly. When we discover our talents and choose our craft, then we gain great joy and fulfillment from developing that skill into an art. We grow more like the master maker each time we do the best we can, and then we stretch ourselves to do a little bit better than that. So this card is telling you to do whatever you can as well as you can. Do whatever you do as well as you can, and then make it even better. The master maker reminds us that our very best work is always desirable, and in the present situation, it is necessary for success. In fact, he asks that we surpass our previous best. Don't cut corners. Don't take the easy way. When making a thing or fulfilling a concept, be sure the design is elegant, pure, and functional, and then follow it, attending to every detail in its turn. He says, design beyond your skill and then raise the level of your skill to fulfill it. Give and accept only the best and do it with love of your craft, whatever that craft may be. This card speaks of long-lasting achievement, creative problem solving, and confident action. It may suggest cooperation with others, especially from a position of responsibility or of teaching one's craft to others. Some success comes from practical application of traditional principles in life and in work. All right, pile one, that's what I have for you guys. So if you resonate with these messages, or if you like this video, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear about it. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope that this reading was of help to you guys. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and you guys take care. Thanks. Hey pile two, thank you guys for watching. So as I was meditating and tuning into your energy, I was hearing Earth Mother. So this is like Mother Gaia, Earth Mother, the goddess, really wanting you to know that you're taken care of at this time, wanting you to know that she is here to mother you and hold you and nurture you, and she's working with you guys to help you feel supported, feel nurtured. I'm hearing the word well-being, too as I'm sharing this with you. I also heard trust and don't doubt. So like, I'm getting the sense that like some of you guys could be feeling like quite skeptical of information and messages you guys could be getting from your spirit guides and angels. Some of you guys could have elementals, fairies as some of your main guides, and they're really, really trying to work with you right now. And some of you guys could be doubting the information that you're getting, but they're saying trust, don't doubt. I heard hidden realms. So like, I heard hidden realms, and then I heard the word stupid. Like, I feel like there could be some of you guys who thinks like this kind of stuff is stupid, like it's not real, like I'm just gonna brush it off. And I'm not here to, you know, you guys are drawn to this reading for a reason. So I'm just here to share the messages they have for you. I'm the vessel, I'm the channel, these aren't coming from me. So like, I'm just getting the sense like some of you guys could think this is all silly, like it's nonsense, but they're really wanting you to trust. And they're saying like, they're saying that you know the truth is your light, and that's what's real. Like, what's real for you is real. The next thing I heard was, I heard be empathetic. Excuse me, I heard be empathic. So, like, I'm getting the vibe, like, some of you guys, like, it'd be good to just step in someone else's shoes and really, you know, not just, it's like, you know, sometimes we can say we understand, but we really don't. Spirit wants you guys to understand through feeling, like actually, you know, stepping into their shoes and like feeling what it's like, feeling it, really feeling it, like not just saying like I understand, like not in an intellectual sense at all, but really feeling, and to trust what you're getting. It's like, you know, I think that everybody kind of has the ability to be empathic, and like, you know, a lot of the times we can brush it off to protect ourselves. It's like a form of protection, but Spirit's actually asking you guys to really open up to your empathic abilities, to really, like, I'm just getting the vibe, like Spirit's wanting you guys to like step in someone's shoes and really feel things that they're going through, not just seeing things through their eyes, but feeling it too. But yeah, those are your channeled messages that came through. So let's go ahead and get into your cards pile 2. See what messages the fairies have for you guys. I will say, I didn't believe in the Fae Realm, the fairies, the elementals, the gnomes, until I started working with my mentor, who is a medium. And she, you know, there's different types of mediums. They have their own niche, like channeling specific types of guides. So there's like galactic beings, you know, the Pleiadians, for those who are starseeds, etc. Those who like to channel like the archangels. Others like to channel past over loved ones. Others like to channel spirit guides. You know, the list goes on. There's so many. But I didn't quite like the fairies and the elementals. They were the last things I would have expected. But she actually tells you what you're a vibrational match to. And she said that I was most connected to the elementals, and you know, referring to like the Fae Realm, and I was like, whoa, what? So as I've been learning about them and their energies and believing in them more and more, like, it's what you choose to believe in that makes it true. And yeah, I mean, I'm already feeling your messages coming through right now. So let's see what we have for you. We have sensitivity. Like, yeah, it feels like for most of you guys, Spirit's wanting you guys to tap into your sensitivity. And I did hear the word Earth Mother. This looks like this here in this image looks like an Earth Mother. So it's like this Earth Mother, this goddess, this it's like she's working very, very closely with you guys to help you guys tap into your sensitivity. For others of you, you guys could actually be feeling, like I feel like this may be going to a smaller portion of you, like you guys could actually be feeling like too sensitive, you know? So I feel like this can go for a very, very small portion of you, but just to put that out there. So take what resonates and leave the rest. We have the fish. Okay, so abundance. Abundance could be on your mind right now. Independence, freedom, flow. I'm getting very much like some of you guys could be very, very focused on your finances, and like by focusing too much on like, yeah, and I just saw an orb. So it's like by focusing too much on these earthly matters, we can tend to turn off our sensitivity sometimes. This snake. Okay, so you guys are going through a major transformation. I just heard Merkabah. I believe it's like a sacred geometry, like crystal. Merkabah, and I hope I'm saying that right. I will make a note to leave some information about this in the description, because Spirit is wanting you guys to work with Merkabah crystals, sacred geometry at this time to assist in your healing. And then you guys got a lot of tarot that came out. So we have here the Tower. And I'm just thinking about like what order I'm going to be placing these in. So when these fell out, they fell out in a chunk. And I saw this, I only saw the Tower card. And for some reason I got the feeling it wanted to go last. So I'm going to go ahead and put that last. The Sun reversed. And the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles, this is about your independence, your abundance, financial abundance. Being, you know, totally free and independent, and you have this abundance where it's like freedom of choice and opportunity. Things could be quite unclear to you, especially in regards to your career. And you guys could be having a Tower moment where it's like, you don't know what's going on. Like, it's like this lightning has just like struck this whole entire foundation that you've built for yourself. But like, I'm getting the vibe it's because you're not trusting your intuition. You're not tuning into your sensitivity. And so this Tower moment, it's like knocking down the crown of like these false illusions. Like, you have to be very logical and reasonable all the time. Yeah. And your guides are here to help you guys transform this. And it's like a lot of it is like old programming, you know, like old programming we picked up on like what's safe and what's not. And like many of us learn like the best thing to do is to be in control, to use our logic over our intuition, like, because that's what keeps us safe. But the thing is, like, we're in the Aquarian age now. Like, things are different. Things are always changing. And we have to be sensitive to ourselves and those around us. The mirror, other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. If you remember, I heard hidden realms. I heard hidden realms. I thought that was so interesting. I'm actually going to read this for you guys. Let me see what this says for you. Okay. We are the many born who move through time and space beyond the lines drawn by men. We dance upon the web of connection and circle around thousand upon thousands of times. You have been star and stone, flower and bark, deer and dancer, priestess and servant girl, wizard and serf. We move through forms, friend, not simply those of the human, but those of the elements. And when we turn and face all of who we have been, we can awaken little by little each piece of wisdom until we are whole and entered fully into this life to share what we were brought here to do. You are now at this point of realization. Yeah, that's like this tower moment coming through. Staring into the mirror, it is as if each memory can find its way to the surface of your skin, and you can connect with the multitudes who dwell within us. Your identity will not shatter. You will not fragment. Instead, you will become more whole, more complete, more present than ever before. Let yourself know the truth. You can remember I kept hearing, I heard truth is your light. Let yourself know the truth. You are earth and air and water and fire. You are priestess and poet, slave and revolutionary. You are experiencing this spectrum of events through lifetimes in this one life, and you can now understand any vows or connections, relationships or compulsions as they were formed within other times. It is now time to assess which you can release yourself from and which must be honored and respected and nurtured this lifetime. Many born one, your other lives are here in the hidden worlds, waiting for you to remember. Stare into the mirror and see all of who you are. Illumination. I am a dimensional being who has lived thousands of lives, all with their wisdom and lessons to teach. Wow. And like, look at all of this earth energy here. Like, I feel like you guys are very much into, like, you guys are very much like, you know, handling your earthly matters, like your day-to-day job work. But like, you guys are having this tower, like this realization where it's like, whoa, what's going on? Then we have, yeah, King of Pentacles, yeah. This king, you know, it's like he knows what he knows because of like what he's experienced, and like it's very, you know, the kings are fixed signs of the zodiac. So it's like they're not likely to change their mind. Yeah, you guys are very much focused on the earthly realms, like your job, your finances, etc. Yeah, okay. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. I'm gonna read this to you guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Trust, don't doubt. Really, like, trust your intuition and your hunches. Be sensitive and empathetic. That, you know, it's like we can't focus too much on the earthly, you know. In that other card that I was reading to you, the mirror, it was saying you are earth, you are air, you are water, you are fire. You can't just focus on just one element, the earth, because it's real and because you can see it and because you can actually touch it. And what I'm referring to with these earthly matters is like your job, your finances, your home, your day-to-day, your chores, you know. Like the veil is lifting for you guys. It's like we are air, we are fire, we are water too, so we have to tap into that too and find a balance with those other elements as well. Gosh, this is crazy energy. Okay, I really want to read this card to you guys. So yeah, you guys are going through like an awakening. Okay. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just getting like signs and synchronicities, but it's like you're kind of like brushing it off. For many of you, not all of you. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. And that's where this Tower moment is coming in. And it's like you could be wondering, like, why is this happening? It's because it's not in alignment with who you are today. It's like you guys are like restructuring, and like, you know, you may have to start building again, brick by brick. But it's gonna be in alignment with you, who you are today, and it's gonna be in alignment with your highest truth. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. And for many of you, this could be very much involving your job and your career. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself. Okay, that's what they're saying whenever they're saying trust, don't doubt. You're being called to trust yourself. Notice what's out of alignment and then take baby steps. Take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. So your starseed soul inquiry is, what isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? Wow. And let me see here. Let me go ahead and pull, let's see. Okay, so let me pull a few more tarot just so you guys can catch some of the magic on screen. And then I will end your reading by pulling an oracle card for overall guidance and healing. So let's see what we have for you. Fairies of the highest truth and of the highest good. What other messages do you have for Pal 2, please, for their highest good and for the highest good of all? What else do you think they need to know right now for their highest good and for the highest good of all? I heard trust again. Trust. And this will help you tap into your fullest potential, tap into you know, the infinite possibilities that are available to us. Once we tap into, you know, it's like once we can see that there's like, we're not limited to just one option and that there are so many other possibilities that could happen, tapping into that infinite energy. It's like whenever we expect things, a certain thing to happen, like that's what we get. You know, if we can just stay open to like the many possibilities, it's like this is gonna bring you fulfillment. It's kind of like, you know, let's say, I'm just gonna use an example here. like my son and I, we were just out of town on a trip, and it's like I booked a hike for us, and he was just automatically like, oh, like, I'm not gonna like this, it's gonna be hot. Like, that's what he was expecting, that's what he was getting. But like, if you just open up to like these other possibilities that could be available, this, you know, that's when the miracles start happening. Okay, that's whenever we are giving the universe some leeway, some wiggle room to start working their magic and bringing us some miracles. And that's where we can start experiencing this fulfillment, and like our cups are overflowing. So it's not just like, you know, just very, very 3D, like, you know, this is this and that is that. And let me pull you one last message for overall guidance and healing. What overall guidance and healing do you have for Pile 2, please, for their highest good and for the highest good of all? And we have here number 15, the Journeyman. Okay, this looks like the Fool card in tarot, and this is seeing things like, I'm gonna read this from the guidebook for you guys, but like what I'm getting is like, you know, seeing things from fresh eyes, seeing things like a child. Okay, like things are just new to you. They're new and fresh, and they make you curious, and they make you wonder, and they make you joyful like a child still. Seeing things with like fresh eyes, like, you know, seeing things with innocence again. Like, that's what this Tower moment is doing. So it's like, if you guys are feeling like, what the heck is going on, like, why is this happening, it's because it's snapping you into an alignment to see things with these fresh eyes, to see things new again. Okay, so the Journeyman, adventure, independence, travel, a long path ahead, we hope. This card speaks to the need to perfect skills in working and living, but it acknowledges having a sound grounding in the basics. Optimistic, innocent, and willing to learn. Oangus, I hope I'm saying that correctly, also shows us that intuition serves us well, but only if we pay attention to it. Sometimes we are operating from the theory alone, and our knowledge may or may not be well grounded in reality. This does not necessarily refer exclusively to beginnings. It can also signify a progression along a path, moving into the unknown from the known, a new phase in an ongoing process. This card may also represent untested concepts or ideas and suggest a need for balance between the intuitive and the rational as one approaches the unknown. Consider where you are going. What are your long-term goals? What are you doing that is helping you to move toward them? All right, Pile 2. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope that these messages are of help to you. I hope that this reading serves you. If you resonate with these messages, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear about it. And if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. And you guys take care. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, Pile 3. Thank you guys for watching. So you guys picked the fire quartz. And as I was meditating, I was getting some channeled messages for you guys, and I was hearing the words, I was hearing nurture, support, and then I also heard the word fluid. Now this part came in a little bit fuzzy, but I'm gonna give you what I got. So what I was getting is like, love is not fluid, or like things don't always have to go in a straight line. I also was hearing animal spirit white tiger. So Spirit really wants you guys to work with the white tiger medicine right now. So look up white tiger animal totem and see what medicine it could be bringing to you guys at this time. Some of you guys could actually just feel connected to tigers or white tigers in general. And then I heard the word strength. So let's go ahead and get into your cards and see what else we have for you. So you guys got quite a few of these Whispers of Healing Oracle cards. So well-being, yeah, nurture, support. Your guides and your angels, they're telling you guys that they're helping you right now with your well-being. They're helping so that you feel like you are nurtured and supported. Okay, they want you to be focusing on your well-being too. And I just saw an orb, and they also want you to know that you are being guided at this time, so pay attention. 21 could be a significant number for some of you. Your birthdays could fall on the 21st of a month. Maybe December could be coming up for you as a repeated number pattern, repeated number sequence. Look up angel numbers and see what that can mean for you at this time. And then we have negativity. Okay, they're helping you, your angels and your guides and your fairy guides. First of all, sorry, before I get into this, if any of you guys are spotting mushrooms in your yard, know that the fairies are working with you at this time. They like your yard, especially if you're seeing like a circle of mushrooms growing in your yard. The fairies are very much, they're very much living on your property. And like a good way to connect with them is by leaving them offerings. Like they love strawberries, they love berries, they love sweets. You can leave out a small piece of chocolate for them. They love crystals, and that's a good way to connect with them. They might send you guys tests, and like these tests, they'll likely come to you like your test, you'll know because it'll come to you intuitively, like, oh wow, this is my test. But it's, generally the tests that the fairies have for you, they still have egos. Okay, they're not they're high vibrational, but they're not like as high vibrational as like the the angels and the archangels, so to speak. But they usually their tests, it's like they judge you, they still have an ego, so they'll judge you based on how well you treat the environment, the earth, and how well you treat animals. So your test may have to do with any of those things. So like, if there's like an ant in your house, don't kill it, get it on a little piece of paper and free it. That's like the kind of test that would come up for me. And I just saw another orb. Your test could be like picking up trash, picking up any litter. And it's like, why would you even like care to like pass these tests from the fairies? Because the fairies control the weather. Okay, the fairies help with our manifestations, our earthly matters. They help with the bugs in our house, anything. Earthly manifestations we need attending to. That's why it's a good thing to have the fairies on your side. But some of you guys could already have fairies as your main guides, and they're helping you with any negativity that could be going on at this time, so that you feel nurtured and supported. Triggers. Okay, so some triggers could be coming up for you guys too. And they're helping, like I said, they're helping so that you guys are feeling supported. and nurtured during this challenging time. And we're all human, we all have triggers, don't we? Now let's see here. We have the Coffin. For some reason I want to go this way. Okay, the Coffin, the Scythe, the Ring. Okay. So something is ending. Usually I go, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. The energy is feeling different, you know, with the fairies right now. Okay, so Scythe, Ring, Coffin. Something like you guys could be cutting something out, like a commitment of some sort. This can be any type of commitment you could be thinking of cutting out. This could be like an engagement, a commitment you've made to like a friend or a roommate. Like you've said, like, okay, like like maybe someone said like, okay, if you do this, like you can stay with me for this amount of rent for X amount of time, like that kind of thing. Like you guys could be thinking of like cutting something out and putting an end to it because these triggers are coming up for you, and like you could be like the negative situations can be coming out of it. Like maybe they have the upper hand or something. This could be applying to some of you. And then we have fairy energy. Okay, growth, expansion of flowering. Yeah, you guys have fairies as some of your main guides, and they're helping you through all of this. Mountain lights, light beings, portals, subtle energies. Nice. So if you guys see like orbs, sparkles, flashes of light, those are often like sprites. I often see white sparkly orbs, and those are usually my fairy guides coming through. But just know that those are your guides working with you at this time. And then we have the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so it's like, you know, these lower vibrational energies that you guys are encountering, it could be feeling really, really, really draining. But they want you to know they're working with you. They want you to ask them, your guides and your angels and the archangels for assistance, with this, you know, this negativity, these triggers going on, so that they can help to intervene. They're not able to do anything unless you ask. Okay, but they're saying like they want you to, they're acknowledging they want to help you through all of this, but they need you to ask. And this, like, you know, by calling on the divine for assistance, because it's like in the original Rider-Waite tarot, it's this man who is fighting off people holding these seven wands. It's like he's in a battle of some sort. And how are you going to knock down 6 to 1? It's like sometimes we have to call on the divine for some assistance too, because we can't always do it on our own. And this is going to help bring you a burst of energy. It's going to bring you a new beginning. For many of you guys, this new beginning could be pertaining to a new enterprise, a new project, a new business venture of some sort. And like for some of you, like you could be like whatever you're thinking about cutting off, like this commitment to, could very much be business, project related, you know, whatever this commitment could be. The dragon. Okay, you guys have a dragon guide coming in, and they're helping you with your confidence. The dragons, they're protectors of the realm. You have dragon spirit energy with you, and they're really helping with your confidence right now. And this is like this is like a trump card in the animal spirit deck. I might read this to you guys. I'm not sure yet. Let me see. But you know, you guys are having dragon guides come in, and they're really letting you know that they're with you right now. I just heard the word humility. So like, you know, with whatever's going on too, it's good to have a good dose of a good healthy sense of humility with all of this. Because I feel like you guys are like, like, I'm not taking that, like, I'm ending this, like, a healthy sense of humility too will serve you very well. Because it's like, you know, we're not, you know, whatever is going on with this commitment, it doesn't mean like they're the, you know, it's not like they're bad. I'm not getting that, like, I'm not getting ill intentions or like them taking advantage of you as like their main intent. I feel like it was an accident. And so, you know, assume the best in others, not the worst. And if you're thinking of ending this commitment or like interacting with this person that you have some type of commitment with, a healthy sense of humility, relating to them as equals, would really, really help the situation. Portal, doors are opening, you decide. Rewards, wild card, whoa. Inner Earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. And then that's what I'm getting like with that Ace of Wands that came up too. So it's like, yeah, you decide. I feel like, yeah, some of you guys are like thinking of like ending something so that you can open another door to something new. This Coffin card's about endings and beginnings. You know, one door has to close for another to open. And it's a wild card. So you just have to choose and know that whatever choice you make, like, there's no wrong way to go about it, you know. There's never really a wrong way to go about it, because it's like we learn. Alrighty, let me get you guys, let's see here. Let me pull you guys one more tarot card, and then I'll end your reading by pulling an oracle card for overall guidance and healing. So let's see what we have here. Fairies of the highest truth and of the highest good. What else do you have for pile 3, please, for their highest good and for the highest good of all? What else do you think they need to know for their highest good and for the highest good of all? I just heard wind spirits. Some of you guys could have wind spirits as some of your main guides as well. Sylphs, Sylphs too, if you want to look that up. I just dropped the card. I'm picking it up right now. Okay. And we have here the Page of Swords. Yeah, I'm hearing new beginnings. New beginnings are being ushered. And like, you guys, this new beginning has to do with what you think and what you believe to be true about yourself and true about others. What you believe to be true about yourself, the story you tell yourself about who you are in relation to other people, and like how you think about others too. Like, are you assuming the best in others or the worst? It's like, this is going to be changing. And it's like, whatever you project to be true is true. So, you know, we want to we want the quality of our thoughts. Like it's really a matter of choice, honestly. It's like you choose, you know. It's like if we assume the worst in others, like think of how that's going to make you feel. For me, it makes me feel yucky. And like, is it true whenever we assume the worst in others? Yeah, it totally is. Like, this person, they're just trying to take advantage of me. This person, like they don't even care. Like, they're just half-assing this. Like, that makes me feel yucky. Now, whenever I'm assuming the best in others, like, it's all a matter of choice, and what you choose is true. And like, you guys are just going through a big change, a new beginning, having to do with like how you perceive yourself and the world around you. And let me get you guys an oracle card for overall guidance and healing. I just heard Drogon. I just heard Drogon, and like what I'm thinking of is of like Game of Thrones. Daenerys' dragon. I don't know if you guys feel the connection to that, but yeah, I just heard Drogon. Okay, fairies of the highest truth and of the highest good, whatever all guidance and healing do you have for pile 3, please, for their highest good and for the highest good of all. Aw, you guys got the fairy godmother that came through. That's so sweet. Okay, let me see what your healing messages are. So it says here, Sari offers last-minute rescues. When she turns up in our readings, so it looks like her name is Sari. When she turns up in our readings, good things may well be happening that we don't think we deserve, or that we do deserve but haven't thought to ask for. That's where your dragon guide's coming into, to help you learn that you deserve, with your, like, helping with your deservingness and your self-worth, etc. When she turns up in our, excuse me, I already read that. Almost imperceptibly, she teaches us about giving and receiving unconditionally, helping us to open our hearts to love and acceptance. She sometimes showers us with abundance. Keep an eye out for unexpected good fortune, especially when you thought you saw bad luck headed your way. Remember to say thank you by passing a kindness on to someone else. Practice a little fairy godmother in yourself and see how enjoyable it is. Part of the fun of it is to do so that the recipient doesn't know where the gift came from. Wow. I'm for some reason I feel drawn to just share a little bit of some backstory about this fairy godmother energy. So it says here, gifts, talents, grace, helpful lessons. One morning recently, I was having breakfast at the local cafe, and my favorite waitress, Peggy, stopped by my table and asked what I was working on. I showed her my scribbled in copy of the Good Fairies, Bad Fairies, and explained that I was choosing the cards for an oracle deck. Of course, the fairies were choosing them, but I didn't necessarily want to explain that to the whole cafe. Peggy had been having a bad morning with difficult customers, and she had reached the stress point where she was dropping and spilling things, which only made matters worse. I encouraged her to pause for a bit, since the cafe wasn't really busy, and take a look at the fairy pictures. She thought she couldn't, but I employed the Piper's Wiles, card 24, of friendly coaxing, and she took a little time not to look. When Peggy got to the page of the fairy godmother, she stopped and smiled. "Oh yes," she said. "She must be in the deck. Definitely she must." The longer Peggy looked at her, the bigger her smile grew, and the more insistent she was that I include Sari in the deck. When she went back to work, I noticed that she still had a little smile on her face and her whole energy had changed. Things were not jumping out of her hands any longer either. This is how Siri, the fairy godmother, works. She gives us grace to help us along our way. It might be a little touch of fairy dust to lift a mood. It might be a conspicuous miracle. It might be anything in between. She protects us from the ill will and plain stupidity of others and from our own mistakes. She untangles the snarls in our psyches and bestows gifts upon us whenever she feels we need. Sometimes she gives us choices when we thought we had none. Grace is good fortune we get from the universe even when we don't deserve it. In fact, deserving or not deserving is not the issue. We are, and therefore we are loved. It's that simple. Siri, the fairy god mother, is a giver of grace and occasionally, quite often in fact, of useful lessons. She tries not to interfere with our learning processes, but she adds that little touch of fairy grace that helps us to learn a little faster sometimes. Quite often she acts in our lives through the hands and hearts of others. The fairy godmother is the only one to wear a crown of stars, flowers, and branches, which says a lot about her. Luckily, each of us has a fairy godmother to provide the extras that our guardian angels are often too busy to think about. Fairy godmothers in general are well known for their love of parties. Don't forget to invite them to your festivities and special occasions. The fairy godmother goes through us as we perform loving and appropriate kindnesses for others and develop our capacity for unconditional love. All right, pile 3, these are the messages I have for you. I hope that these messages were of help to you. I hope that this reading serves you. If you resonate with these messages, or if you like this video, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear about it. And if you like this video, please like, share, or subscribe. And I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. And you guys take care. Thanks. Bye.